Ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bow-legged ants, admission is free. Y'all pay at the door. Pull up a chair and sit on the floor. It's time once again for the world-famous Hartland Hootenanny. Hi, everybody. I'm Ketch Secor of Old Crow Medicine Show, welcoming you to the Crow's Nest here at Hartland Studios in East Nashville, Tennessee, USA. The most exciting hour of live stream entertainment you've seen since the transformation of flour, shortening, leavening agent, salt, and buttermilk to biscuits. Our very special guests on the Hartland Hootenanny tonight are an exciting and much buzzed about Nashville band with an infectious groove and a top-notch songcraft. They're just beginning their meteoric rise to the top, and we're glad they're making a pit stop tonight here at the Hartland Studios. Joining us via Skype from their crash pad in Madison, Tennessee, the Cordovas are on the Hootenanny. So, friends, it's time once again we gather to remember that just like grits and gravy and fried chicken, we're always our best when we're made with love. It's Saturday night in Music City, and this is the Hartland Hootenanny. All right, howdy, my friends, and welcome once again to this week's live production of the Hartland Hootenanny, that beaming, beckoning lighthouse in the immutable sea of live stream entertainment, consistently reminding its loyal listeners that you don't have to resort to sniffing glue to amuse yourself during a global pandemic. All you need is hope, optimism, and fluffy, fluffy biscuits. Yep, tonight we're turning the grease-stained pages of America's favorite COVID cookbook as we celebrate that mouth-watering delight known as Southern cooking. It's our tip of the chef's hat to Southern foodways on the Hootenanny tonight. And folks, we promise to pile your plate high with deliciousness, no matter how bizarre your dietary idiosyncrasies may be. In our dinner theater tonight, you're certain to find a heaping platter full of fun, flavor, fat. It's gonna be scrum-diddly-umptious, y'all. And let's welcome to our Hell's Kitchen co-conspirator tonight, the one and only Corey Yance, back on the Hootenanny. Howdy, CY? Hey, heard you been bringing the fresh catch out on the day of the lake on the waters of Middle Tennessee.
Well, howdy, y'all. I have, and, I've been reeling a whole lot of big crappie out there on the southern waters, Ketch.
Well, I know you have, cause you've got that certain ode to Nightcrawler. Or maybe that's just the 2-cycle engine oil I'm sniffing.
Well, it's both, really. You know, I was going to comment on how good you actually smell, Ketch. Is that Paul Sebastian cologne I smell?
You noticed! Yes, I got it at the J.C. Penney's going out of business sale. Or wait, maybe that was the Neiman Marcus going out of business sale. Or was it the J. Crew going out of business sale?
Maybe the Lord & Taylor going out of business sale? Or was it the Steinmart going out of business sale? Or the Tailored Brands going out of business sale?
I don't know. Gosh, I just can't keep all these going out of business sales straight. Well, in any case, what's really smelling good isn't Corey or me. It's all that Southern cuisine that we've got simmering here in the commercial-grade kitchens of the Hartland Studios. Ah, welcome to Cooking Down South, where Jell-O is a vegetable. Corey, arpeggio, please. After quarantine is over, I'm gonna have me a big old Crow family reunion, and we're gonna rent out one of those big picnic spots out by the lake, and we're gonna start the cooking at sunup. And by noon, we're gonna have a Sunday dinner fit for a 6-month global pandemic.
Hey, what's going to be on that menu?
Well, are you ready for it? We're gonna have Shoop head corn and pinto beans, Chow Chow and Jim Danny Crickwits, Martha White buttermilk fried chicken and shake and bake pork chops, bread and butter pickles and deep fried okra, Brunswick stew and jalapeno hot water cornbread, Salisbury steak with brown gravy and butter beans, ham hock pot liquor cayenne pepper turnip greens with Texas Pete brand vinegar sauce straight out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and that's just the appetizers! Yum, yum, yum.
Are there going to be any pies?
Well, you bet there's gonna be pie. There's gonna be shoe fly pie, chess strawberry pie, shoe fly rhubarb pie, and chess strawberry shoe fly rhubarb pie, and rhubarb shoe fly apple crumb pecan pie, and apple pecan strawberry rhubarb chess pie, and apple cherry pecan shoe fly rhubarb pie, and rhubarb shoe fly chess strawberry apple pecan pie, and pecan apple strawberry chess rhubarb shoe fly pie. And not only that, we're gonna have Winn-Dixie brand Neapolitan sherbet in a 5-gallon bucket, baby. And buddy, you better bet your bottom dollar it's gonna be a big old time at the Old Crow family gathering and global pandemic reunion, because we're gonna eat all that southern food because it's good. All right, let's sing one for the world with our great Old Crow bandmates Jerry Pentecost and Joe Andrews. Here they come now as I stop to pay a word from our sponsor. Oh man, something smells like it's really getting ready to cook up right and proud. What is on the menu here on the Hootenanny tonight? Hey, how about that, folks? A little Hank Williams on the Hootenanny tonight. And how great to see all the old crows in action. Hey, Jerry, don't go too far, because I want you to tell us, and tell all the folks at home, what's cooking, man? No, seriously, Jerry, come back into the camera screen so that we can see, and you can answer my question. What's cooking?
You know, Ketch, I'm glad to tell you what's cooking. Well, folks, we are cooking up our first concert of the year, coming up just next week, Friday, September the 18th at Ryman Auditorium. So tickets for the live stream are just $10. So please go to Ryman.com and buy your tickets tonight and see Old Crow Medicine Show live in concert with special guests Willie Watson, Molly Tuttle, and Jim Lauderdale. It's going to be a super show with all our secret blends of 11 herbs, and I can't get that, 57 sauces, and a bunch of songs about cocaine, 8 dogs, 8 banjos, and other fun-filled surprises, and guaranteed to keep you guessing if the cookies we ate before the show were plain cookies or something a little stronger. Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Hey, let's get over to that fabulous commercial-grade kitchen studio of the Hartland Hootenanny, where everyday food scientists and lab technicians are hard at work discovering palatable new ways to perfect our southern smorgasbord of culinary delights. Hey, let's head over into the kitchen and see what Chef Morgan is working on today, shall we?
Hey, Ketch. Hey, everybody. You know, George Washington Carver wasn't the only food scientist and agronomist hard at work perfecting Southern food staples.
No?
We here at the Heartland Mad Scientist Food Labs also know a thing or two about production gains for some of our region's most beloved dishes.
Yeah.
That's why we are launching our line of Old Crow Southern Cuisine's Pill Mill Classics.
Ooh.
See, Ketch, folks in today's busy on-the-go world don't have time for a three-course Southern meal, so our Pill Mill Classics delivers that Southern belly-busting experience, that right here, the Southern meat and three experience right here in a simple gelatin capsule. Here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, have a taste of this.
Thanks, man. Wow! Meatloaf with collard greens, vinegar slaw, hush puppies, and sweet tea.
Yeah, see, these little pellets, they're gonna revolutionize the Southern food industry. Here. Give this a try.
Ooh, yum. Cornmeal batter deep fried channel cat with cayenne remoulade, twice baked Carolina yam hash brown casserole, and is that a pawpaw berry compote?
Yeah, a little spicy, isn't it? See, that's delicious. That's actually 6 different varietals of native Southern Georgia ghost pepper in the catfish batter. See, we're really trying to expand the farm to table concept. We call it farm to pill mill to your mouth, but you could just call it good. Patent pending.
Wow, so I can just buy this in any regular old grocery store?
Oh, no. Grocery stores are a thing of the past. Old Crow Southern Cuisine Pill Mill Classics will be available simply by using our app to swipe right on your smartphone or device, triggering our Meat in 3 drone to terrestrially deliver your meal in a moment's notice. Here, see. Look, check this. All right. Right here, see? Check that guy out. See, this is our monster truck delivery drone prototype. Just one of these babies can carry a whole trailer park full of orders. Now, I just need to shrink myself down so that I can drive the drone.
I see. Morgan, gosh, what a innovative idea, albeit scary. Hey, don't you think maybe COVID-19 is kind of affecting your reasoning and maybe putting some far-fetched ideas into your brain?
Hey, we gotta try this new invention. Hey, I'm working on shrinking the whole band down to their molecular level so that you can just insert us directly into your inner ear. See, look at this. Huh? I call it crow buds. It's earbuds that are actually a shrunken down 6-piece band.
Okay, Morgan. Thanks, Morgan Janik, everybody. Mad Scientist Old Crow Studios. Appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Well, wasn't that something else? Appreciate that spooky Mad Scientist music you had going there, CY. Well, you know what that sound means. It's time once again. Oh, it's time for News on Parade. Yeah, it's News on Parade time here on the Hartland Hootenanny. That wonderful moment when we investigate what's going on in the hearts and in the minds of the members of the Old Crow Medicine Show, America's Sweethearts. And it's also the time when we open up the Pan American mailbag and read your correspondence. But first, our top news item today. As Grand Ole Opry stars, Old Crow Medicine Show are no strangers to the need for a Southern string band to publicly declare its affinity for a particular regional dish of renown, and yet each of the members of Old Crow have their own individual culinary favorites. I like shoe peg corn. Corey likes succotash, right? Morgan's a chow chow man. Jerry likes cucumbers and onions. Robert's a sweet potato pie fan, and Joe, God bless him, Joe will eat just about anything. But in the quest to find the quintessential Southern delicacy, there's no question which Southern dish is leader of the pack. And so we here at the Hartland Hootenanny wish to pay our respects to that most beloved staple of Southern delicacies, chicken pie. So, without further ado, live from the Grand Ole Opry, here is Old Crow Medicine Show, Chicken.
Saturday night on the Grand Ole Opry. I went on the mountain tonight, get my whole love. But I thought I seen my pretty gal, say yonder comes my boo. Crow black chicken and crow day, crow black chicken and a fly. Crow black chicken, I like chicken pie. Easiest work that ever I done lifting that chicken pie. Yeah, cold like chicken and crow, but ain't cold like chicken and a pie. Way cold like chicken, I like chicken pie. Walk, walk, chicken pie. Walk, walk. Chicken crow for midnight. Cold like chicken and pie, cold like chicken, I like chicken pie. Oh, let's dance on the line. Here comes that cock of the walk. Walk, 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 walk. How about that? Oh, chicken crow for midnight, and the chicken crow for day. Along come a fool, stole my chicken away. Cold like chicken and crow for day, cold like chicken and a fly away. Cold like chicken, I like chicken pie. Yeah, cold like chicken and a crow for day, cold like chicken and a fly away. Cold like chicken, I like chicken pie. Proud to be with you here tonight, dancing footwork from Little Rock's very...
Oh, hey, how about that? Whoa. Special thanks to Opry Dan and all the friendly folks at the Grand Ole Opry who will celebrate their 95th birthday in just a few weeks by blowing out the candles on a big slice of birthday chicken pie. Well, all right. How about we open up that Pan American mailbag so that we can, do what we love to do when we're doing what we do, which is what we love. Which is, wait a minute. Did you just notice our new threads? Did you? Because they're so sharp!
Hey, Ketch, I know what all those 3 a.m. Hootenanny diners out there are thinking. They want to know if we've got t-shirt sizes big enough to wipe down the counters at the Waffle Crib with.
Corey's right, folks. If you're one of those heftier plate lunch lovers, then don't worry. We've got you covered. Smothered, scattered, fried, top chunk, diced, peppered, and squirted all over with ranch.
And if you're one of those breadline buddies who wants to buy a bowl of Liberty cabbage and not get a t-shirt for it, then just click the PayPal link below and help us keep the biscuits rising fluffy and wholesome over here at the Hartland Studios.
Right on. Oh, and folks, don't forget to get your tickets at Ryman.com for a very special live stream from the Ryman Auditorium on September 18th with our incredible special guests Willie Watson, Molly Tuttle, and Jim Lauderdale. Tickets are just $10. Go buy them right now. Seriously. Okay, it's time to open up the Pan American mailbag and hear from some of the folks who look forward to the Hootenanny all week long. Where's that sound, that wonderful sound, that ringing, tolling bell that indicates that the mail has arrived? Go, go. All right. Hey, folks are tuning in from Thurston, Ohio, and smoky Northern California, thinking about you guys. Manchester, Tennessee, Cape Cod, Zeering, Ohio, Pembroke, Virginia. They're listening in Portugal. They're tuning in smoky Seattle, Washington. Nelson County, Virginia. They're on the Bay of Islands in New Zealand. Katie says, Old Crow forever and ever, amen. Thanks, Katie. Jay Bailey, loyal viewer, says, cornbread and butter beans. Caroline says, country pie. Jessica says, a la mode, to which he adds, Hayden says, better living through chemistry. Good thinking. Tim D says, Morgan is a Southern Willy Wonka. And Derek says, I need chicken pie now. Hey, let's open up some of this mail. Here's a letter from Gray Young of Memphis. Gary Young of Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, Ketch, long-time listener, first-time caller from down here in the swampy side of the state. I want to thank y'all for doing what you're doing to keep us safe and steady during uncertain times. I've been introducing my 5-year-old to bluegrass music, and he likes the fast ones. Good kid. He wants to know, what's your favorite fast one? From Gray Young of Memphis, Tennessee. Corey, play my favorite fast fiddle tune, will ya? Come on now. Well, Gray, that's my favorite one, and if your 5-year-old can do it, he can come on the show and do it anytime he feels like it. Woo! All right, let's open up our next piece of mail. This one comes from Shyla and Darlene Edwards of Orland, California. They write, Dear OCMS, thanks for keeping our spirits up with the Hartland Hootenanny. My family looks forward to it every week. We are experiencing a lot of devastating forest fires here in Northern California right now, so thanks for keeping us in your prayers. Please play Already Mean Enough World when you can. Hope to see you in concert soon. Sincerely, Shyla and Darlene. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Northern California, Southwestern Oregon, all across the great state of Washington, all across the Pacific Northwest and California. We're thinking about you tonight. Time for a couple more. Here's one from Lee McNeil of Amherst, Massachusetts, where the envelopes are so well sealed. Thorough. They write, Dear Ketch, my family and I recently moved to Amherst, Mass. From East Nashville, and we sure miss the live music. We don't miss the bachelorettes, though. And we enjoy the Hootenanny every Saturday night as we sit by the fire. Thanks for being a bright light during our quarantine. Cheers from Lee, Beth, and Dwayne McNeil. Thanks for writing, McNeil clan. And time for one more. This one's from Virginia Elliott, down in East Nashville, Tennessee. We're so glad that she's written. Let's see what Virginia Elliott's got to say. Dear Ketch, my name is Virginia, and I am 2. I'm watching the Hootenanny with my dogs. P.S. Here is a drawing for you. We want to thank Virginia out there in East Nashville. What a beautiful artist she is. Hey, you all should send us some letters. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes... Yes? Who could that...
Delivery.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, there we go.
Mail carrier Jerry Pentecost.
It was a big one.
Yeah, what'd you bring us, man?
I don't know. Why don't you open up and find out?
All right. Okay. It appears to be from Charlotte, North Carolina, and Brandon Larry Anderson. Oh my God, it seems to be some sort of large object. Hey, here's some bubble wrap that Corey can dance on in our next social distancing square dance. Careful, don't cut yourself, Jerry. Would you do the honors?
Oh, look at that.
Hey! Thanks for sending that to our friend named Brandon Larry Anderson of Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to have to hang that one up and chain it down. Well, that's wonderful. Folks, if you want to write the Hartland Hootenanny, it's easy. And with quarantine providing you ample time for activities such as letter writing and stamp ordering, and stamp ordering, or stamp stomping, and envelope licking, stomping, or stamping. And if you want to do that, you can mail your letters to... Let me get it up on the screen. Hold on, I'm about to do it with my... there it is. The Hartland Hootenanny in Caraville Crow Medicine Show's Hartland Studio, 711 Hart Lane, Nashville, Tennessee, 37216. Hey, don't have time to disinfect on your way to the post office? Stay home, folks. Correspond with the Hartland Hootenanny on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All right. Well, you know what that sound means. It's time to go straight to our next special guest. But we have a little bit of a technical problem. So, before we do, we're going to play a tune for ya. Somebody come up here and help me out as we work through our Cordova technical difficulties. There's a whole lot of songs you can sing about biscuits, but I only know this one. Yeah, that's the only biscuit song I've got. Here, bring it on over this way. Corey, you know some food-related material, don't you?
Sometimes.
Hey, Hey, I can think of a good number now. I just haven't thought of it yet. Oh, look, here comes Jerry Pentecost to join us.
Red hot.
Oh, I know one. Hot tamales and the red hot. Yes, I got 'em for sale. Hot tamales and the red hot. Yes, I got 'em for sale. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. I want you find me a woman that a man can trust. Hot tamales and the red hot. Yes, I got 'em for sale. I mean, yes, I got 'em for sale. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee-dee-bop. Get-out-da-da-da. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-bop. Get-out-da-da-da. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-ba-da. Skee-dee-da-bop-bop. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-da-da-da-da-da. Hot tamales and the red hot. Yes, I got 'em for sale. I mean, yes, I got 'em for sale. I mean, yes, I got 'em for sale. How about them hot tamales? Man, they are red hot.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Joe, you know a song that's fitting for our theme here while we're waiting for the Cordovas to figure out their Skype broadcast information?
Well, Ketch, what about that good stuff?
Oh, yeah, I know a song about the good stuff. Hey, wow, you got some of that good stuff on you?
Mine, I don't know.
Well, pull it out. Let's all have a pull. And remember if we know how to play this one.
And what key is it in, Joe?
I don't remember how it goes, Joe. Do you?
I don't remember either.
I don't
Corey, it was
either.
you. You're the one that sang it, my friend.
What does it start
2,
with?
3, 4.
Well, it's Saturday night, so let's spice it up. Naughty bad, okay, that's not right. That's not right. Hey, man.
You know damn well
we want the good stuff. First-rate stuff, that's what we take. Don't water it down, cause we're drinking it straight. Hey, man.
You know damn well
we want the good stuff. Yeah, we want the good stuff, that's for sure. Give it to us now and give us some more. Get us dancing across the hardwood floor. You want to take a little trip to the liquor store. Top shelf bang, a bottle of thunder. The whole cow will make you wonder. Hey, man.
You know damn well
we want the good stuff.
Now you gonna play it, man?
Yeah. How about you at home? Are you drinking too?
Yeah, we want the good stuff, that's for sure. Give it to us now and give us some more. Get us dancing across the hardwood floor. Take a little trip to the liquor store. Top shelf bang, a bottle of thunder. The whole cow how it will make you wonder. Hey, man,
You know damn well
we want the good stuff. Oh, honey,
You know damn well.
we want the good stuff.
Hey, Corey.
And what?
Hey, you know where I could find me some of that biscuit and gravy good stuff?
I got it right here.
Well, pull it out and let's have a party.
Got that good stuff. We want the good stuff. And played that one all year.
Hey, good news. The Cordovas are almost ready. That means it's time to go to our special next segment. The one that I always blow the one where you know I always pop this for. And so, let's bring them on right now as we brighten up the radiant hues of tonight's very special guest. Folks, our guests on the Hartland Hootenanny tonight are an exciting new rock and rhythm and roots band of Nashville merry pranksters with a brand new album due out on October 16th called Destiny Hotel on the ATO record label, and a new song called High Feelin' out right now. So won't you please join me in welcoming via Skype from their crash pad in Madison, Tennessee, Nashville's own, the Cordovas.
Hey, Ketch, you got us?
We gotcha!
We're going to play Rain on the Rail. 2, 3, 4. Rain survive. I can't go. What did you find out on the line in the wind and the snow? Rain on rain and a cloud before she left. See the drugs you love. And you love yours forever. Rain on rain. See, I can't tell if it's morning or if it's night. It's all the same. Taking the blame feels like nothing all the time. Rain on rain, I just sit here and wait. I'm thinking just about that blood. Cold wind haunted all the treetops, and the leaves fall down, 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 down into the mud. Rain on the red, 'cause I can't tell what will go down after all of this. Just keep on thinking I've waited to try. Once I wasn't such a mess. Cold wind, Black Mountain Hollow. I ain't never been out to the sea. You've seen poems all around you there. Write one down for me. Take you a picture of California, send it on back to me.
Hey, that sounded so good. Welcome to the Hartland Hootenanny, the Cordovas, Joe and Luca and Toby. Man, I love your music, and I love to hear y'all's three-part harmony too. What's shaking?
Man, we are big fans of y'all's for a long time. Two of us is from North Carolina, and Ketch, you wouldn't believe that I opened up for y'all at Jim Porter's in 2003 too.
At Jim Porter's? Wait, you got to remind me, where was Jim Porter's, or is Jim Porter's?
It's Louisville or Lexington, right? Jim Porter's Emporium or something? Music Emporium, yep.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like
Clearly, my COVID mind is not yet jogged awake from its 6-month slumber.
You're
But
scaring me that I'm making it up off the top of my head, actually.
I don't think you are. But I tell you, I don't know about 03, but I see 2021 in some Crow Cordova future. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're at y'all's service.
Yeah, come on, man. What a hot ticket that would be. Y'all sound great. So you're on ATO, which is a wonderful label. We have been on ATO before. Does that mean y'all are working with John Salter up there?
He's a big, he helps us a lot. We ain't the most known guys coming out of Nashville, so I think Salter's kind of rooting for us a little bit. Yeah, we're real happy with being over there, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're cool, man.
They've been good to us.
Yeah.
Well, we're all rooting for you now on the Hootenanny tonight. Hey, play another tune for us. Now, you guys got a brand new record coming out called, what, Destiny Hotel? Is that the title?
That's right, Ketch.
Now, does that mean that if I was of a discerning mind and had picked my own independent record retailer online, that I would be able to pre-order a copy of the Cordova's Destiny Hotel tonight?
Post order, pre order, past order, all order.
Wow, I'm gonna get mine ordered while y'all are playing your next tune. Hey, would y'all do one for it? And all the folks at home, y'all get out your computers now and get that Cordovas new record called Destiny Hotel on the ATO label. Spin one now, live.
I was riding out the storm, waiting on the sun, till the sky cleared up and all the rain was done. On a lonesome road, mile after mile, when I think of you, I just start to smile. You give me that high kind of feeling, I don't want to come down. No way. You give me that high kind of feeling, I don't want to come down. Bring it all back home like an old country revival. Feel it down deep in your soul. Welcome arrival. Open up your heart and let love fly through the door. Open up your mind, son, 'cause that's what the damn thing is for. And you can get a high kind of feeling, and you don't gotta come down. No way. You can get a high kind of feeling, I don't wanna come down. When you're coming in, I don't know when, I gotta feel it. Oh, I gotta feel it again and again. You give me that high kind of feel, overcome. You give me that high kind of feel every time. You give me that high kind of feeling, I don't wanna come down.
Hot damn, Joe, Luca, and Toby, the Cordovas, giving us that high kind of feeling. Man, is that one on the new record?
That's on there, man.
Woo, man, that's gonna be a good one for y'all. Man, I love
Man.
it. Now, how long have y'all been singing together? Because you sound like you growed up on the
We
other
si-
side.
Sorry, look, we seen y'all 1999 at
Merle Fest.
at Merle Fest, and we said we got to go be like those guys.
That's
And
right.
dude, there wasn't that many people at y'all. Which
See,
state?
y'all was at the gazebo, Ketch, and from what, if I'm remembering correctly,
Yeah.
and y'all was jamming in a circle, and y'all were throwing.
And it was
out.
raining.
It was raining.
Yeah,
It was a muddy year that year.
we've been singing together. We grew up on the same street in Charlotte, but God, we really were inspired by the movement that you guys were at the forefront of, for sure. I'll be damned.
Well, I'm glad to know now that we're all in the fold together, because this front line just got a lot savvier with the Cordovas leading the
Hey,
charge, man.
Hey, man, we're just happy to serve as foot soldiers, man. You're a general in all of this, and we do appreciate you being a spokesperson for all of us and people that appreciate folk music and old time.
Is your
right.
quarantine going okay? Is everybody you know and love healthy and well?
Our Cordovas family's good. We have our little festival down in Mexico that we're just kind of pushing until the right time. But as far as being able to take it a little time off the road, no, everybody's cool with it. We're cool, man.
Well, I know that I can speak personally and for everybody here at the Hartland Hootenanny, but also for listeners all around who are tuning in. We've all made a wonderful discovery tonight, haven't we? The Cordovas got a brand new record coming out on the ATO label called Destiny Hotel, and everybody's got to go pre-order their copy right now. I want to thank you guys so much, and I hope that our wagons are going to get circled up like they ought to, like they have a few times, but I'm going to have all my factories about me so that we can really get close and probably play some music from a 6-foot safe distance.
You're damn right, man. We'll have you anytime, and much love to the genius Jerry Pentecost as well.
Yeah. He's got his fist raised up high and proud. Thank you, Cordovas. Yo, go download their latest album, The Santa Fe Channel, and go pre-order your copy today of their much-anticipated sophomore record, Destiny Hotel. It's a beaut, and you gotta hear it. Thanks again, Cordovas, Joe, and Luca, and Toby, the Cordovas. All right. Well, that certainly was an impassioned performance. Well, folks. folks, now it's time to settle in. For tonight's All My Tales Are Tall. All right, everybody, what fun. Well, how about we cozy on up now to the... Let's cozy on up to something that's... how about our laptop screen for some of the delicacies that the Hootenanny is dishing out tonight. Biscuits, gravy, shrimp, grits, hash brown potato casserole, chess pie right out of the oven, buttermilk, fried chicken, and malted waffles. One thing that sets apart Southern cooking from the rest of our white bread and creamy peanut butter nation is that down south, comfort is our main ingredient. We're the culinary kings and queens of comfort food round these parts. And no matter which southern state you're looking to fill your plate in, our region offers delicacies unrivaled by anywhere in the lower 48. Southern cooking is just that regionally distinctive, just that idiosyncratic, and just that indubitably delicious. Tonight's All My Tales Are Tall features a menu of delights celebrating the heartiest sassafras roux of the Southland. So sit back in your chair, go ahead and loosen your belt by 4 or 5 notches. You're gonna need it. And get ready for seconds or thirds, because tonight the table is set for a feast down south. And now for our first course. In that endless grove of southern pines that stretch from Lake City, Florida, across the Panhandle to Mobile and the Mississippi coast, one purveyor of southern ingredients reigns supreme: the owners of Gulf Coast roadside farm stands. If you don't think you know what I'm talking about, let me just refresh your memory. Have you ever driven 140 miles of forgettable southern interstate where the only thing that breaks the monotony is an oversaturation of billboards indicating that you're 60, now 40, now 20 miles away from the South's greatest seller of pecans, jelly, postcards? Then, when you finally pass this highly marketed market that's been literally the only thing worth mentioning after 2 hours of relentless southern flatland and scrub, you find it simply a mobile home connected to a ramshackle hovel of barnwood stands where sacks of fruit and nuts are uniformly piled. And only when you're already 100 yards past it going 95 miles an hour down I-95 will you begin to think, honey, we should have stopped there. Well, you should have, honey. Especially if you wanted to buy honey for your honey, orange blossom honey, clover honey, and pick another favorite sweetener for your sweetheart. How about sorghum, or cane syrup, or Caro syrup, or even Bob White Crystal White Light corn syrup in a 32 fluid ounce jug, because they sell that too. And if your sweetie prefers their sweetness unrefined, may I recommend the original Southland sugarcane source, those perennial grasses in the genus Saccharum tribe Andropophaginae, better known as sugarcane. You can buy it by the stalk. Or you can, if you go flying past those roadside shacks of the Gulf South, and you won't get to stop to buy sugarcane, I must personally confess that I think you might be missing out on one of America's most American experiences. So stop by one today and send me a postcard, or a sack of pecans, or a gator claw back scratcher. All right, our second course in this down south feast of fortune comes from a story I like to tell from way on back in the old Crow memory bank in the year of the rabbit, when we were living on the backside of Beech Mountain way up in the hills of northwesternmost North Carolina. It seems a tradition long beloved by the mountain, holler, and hilltop types was, and still remains, we hope, the making of apple butter in the old-time way. And up there in Watauga County, the resident queen of all things apple butter just happened to be a kind of matriarch to the Old Crow Medicine Show, and her name was Elsie Harmon. Elsie was a most amazing woman, a National Heritage Award winner whose quilts hung annually at the State Fair in Raleigh, and whose booth at the aforementioned Merle Watson Festival, thanks Cordovas, was always sold out long before Sunday. Elsie was in her late 80s by the time my bandmates and I arrived on the scene, and just as soon as we opened up our cases to play traditional old-time mountain music, Elsie must have deemed us worthy to bear the torch of another traditional arts. After quickly ascertaining that neither Critter nor I were going to excel at needlepoint, she selected apple butter making as an appropriate field of study. Now, apple butter was a good choice because it's outdoor work that takes all day, and it's easy enough that you can drink excessively while you make it. But first, the necessary tools must be procured. Now, don't blink because this list isn't long. You need an apple butter cauldron, fire, a stirrer, a whole mess of apples, and that's it. Oh, except after that, what you really need is time. hours and hours and hours of time, stirring slowly, round and round the ever-softening apples in their thickening sauce. Now, in case you don't know, apple butter is a highly concentrated form of applesauce produced by the long, slow cooking of apples with water to a point where the sugar in the apples caramelizes, turning the apple butter a deep brown. This concentration of sugar gives apple butter a much longer shelf life as a preserve than applesauce. Thus, the importance of apple butter in the Appalachian diet. It's a go-to staple simply because it keeps. If the economy's shot, there's still apple butter. If there's war or drought or famine, there's still a larder full of jars of apple butter. If there's a mine cave-in, or a 16-car pileup on a windy mountain pass, or you're too messed up on pills to drive to the Walmart in Elizabethton, or a global pandemic has created conditions similar to war, famine, and pestilence, then you can rest assured knowing that apple butter won't let you down. A jar of that stuff will keep long after the zombie apocalypse, and even if such horrors were to transpire, apple butter's wholesome and familiar sweetness is bound to give you at least one thing to smile about as you hover in the darkness, trying to evade the zombies' inevitable approach. So, let's raise a ball jar of apple butter and drink to an end of spoilage and to a continuation of Appalachian cultural foodways. And here's to Elsie, who taught Old Crow how to make apple butter, which we sold at the merch table that whole summer long in the year of the rabbit. Okay, it's time for our next course in this tour of down south cuisine. Let's head up to western Kentucky, Owensboro in fact, where the folks at Moonlight Barbecue are stirring a vat of simmering bluegrass state specialty guaranteed to get the hair off your chest and heartburn in your cardiologist report. That mysterious, bubbling brine. Is it soup, chowder, bisque, stew? No, my friends, it's called burgoo. Yes, that beautiful brown broth of braised mystery meats known across Kentucky as burgoo. I first encountered it being sold at a gas station just south of Paducah on an early road trip with the Old Crows and found it to be the ultimate hangover cure. Burgoo doesn't care if it's breakfast. Burgoo doesn't care if it's lunch or supper time. Burgoo just says, "Eat me, I'm good and I'm cheap and like you, I don't know what I'm made of either." Well, it's no wonder that burgoo would undergo something of an existential crisis, considering it's neither soup nor stew, but burgoo, and can be made with any meats, be they chicken or pork, lamb or beef, venison or squirrel, possum or raccoon. Whatever the chunky parts are, the deep brown slurry that everything's swimming in is known as burgoo, and buddy, it's good. Well, pretty good. If you like burgoo, that is. And I do. And now, a poem about burgoo. What's not a soup and not a stew, yet blends the best of both the two? Must be burgoo, must be burgoo. What sends them back for seconds too, and rings a smile with brownish goo? Must be burgoo, must be burgoo. From Kentucky to Kathmandu, I love burgoo. And you should too. And now one final course from our Southern cookbook. Oh man, how can I pick just one? Why, there's too much to choose from. The scenes from a Southern kitchen are just as rich as the pages of William Faulkner or Carson McCullers, just as vibrant as the brushstrokes of Bill Traylor or the stone carving detail of William Edmondson. How can I possibly choose one last Southern foodway tale and just leave it at that? I could extol the virtues of Duke's mayonnaise, or tell you why I think French fried po' boys should be excluded from the po' boy category. French fries do not constitute a sandwich stuffing. In a patriotic display of our heritage, we could celebrate red hash of the Carolinas, Alabama white sauce, and blue crabs from Virginia's eastern shore. We could talk about low country boils from Dauphin Island, or plate lunches from Memphis, or why the Mississippi Delta developed its rare non-Hispanic tamale culture. Or we could just talk about Cajun food and have a 4-hour hootenanny. Hey! But instead, I've settled on a final tale more plea than chronology, a short quip with a desired outcome I'm going to simply call, "Please, Dr. Enough, come sponsor my live stream." Okay, let's begin. First off, Johnson City, where the South's great soda pop elixir Dr. Enough is made, has something important in common with my band, and that is its sonic anointment during the third verse of our hit recording called Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel, where we make the world shout the words Johnson City, Tennessee, like some kind of shook-up bottle of overhyped non-medicinal snake oil sugar water. And given that Dr. Enough and Wagon Wheel are probably the most famous entities to mention Johnson City on their ingredient list, don't you think it's time that the folks at Dr. Enough made an unemployed Nashville songwriter's dreams come true? Now listen, I'm not saying the good, hard-working folks at Tri-City Beverage in downtown Johnson City, Tennessee owe me for helping to promote the town where their soft drink is manufactured. That would be crazy! And not simply because the Johnson City line in the song was inspired by my kissing of a girl from Kingsport, Tennessee, only to find that Johnson City had a better cadence for singing. If I had, however, immortalized Kingsport, Tennessee instead of Johnson City, isn't it fair to presume that now, approaching the 7th month of COVID-related unemployment, that I might suggest that the Eastman Chemical Corporation, Kingsport, Tennessee's largest employer, might help offset some of the costs of maintaining the Hartland Hootenanny for a small sponsorship share of the proverbial pie. But Kingsport, nor Bristol, nor Jonesboro, nor even fair Rome Mountain received even a brief mention in our hit song. Only Johnson City got the nod, and therefore I ask once again. Please, Dr. Enough, come sponsor my live stream. Okay, let me put it another way. You sell soda from Johnson City, a soda that purports to have medicinal qualities. Okay, that's cool. Now, I sell music from Nashville in a band that purports to have medicinal qualities and makes audience around the world feel like they're at home in Johnson City drinking down a big glug, 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 glug bottle of Dr. Enough fortified lemon lime soda. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. The ball is in your court, Tri-Cities Beverage. Operators here at Heartland are standing by waiting for you to answer our call. Please, Dr. Enough, come sponsor our live stream. Well, how quickly time flies when you're having fun on the Hartland Hootenanny. That's just about all the time we have for you here, but we want to thank tonight's guest stars, the fabulous band, the Cordovas. We can hardly wait to hear your brand new music coming soon on ATO Records and that exciting new album called Destiny Hotel. Hey, folks, we hope to see you all again next Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time when we once again raise a ruckus live with our fabulous special guest who will be a complete surprise that cannot be revealed until next Saturday night. Who will this surprise special guest of mystery be? You'll just have to tune in to find out. Well, until next week, keep following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Throw a couple silver dollars into the pickle jar if you can spare it. And please, 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 please go to Ryman.com right now and buy a $10 ticket to see the Old Crow Medicine Show live in concert next Friday night, September 18th. And thanks for your support. We'll see you next week. And until we meet again, God bless, be safe, take care, wash your hands, wear your mask, and remember to eat Southern cuisine, because it's good. Oh, and one more thing. So long, it's been good to know ya. Well, so long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. Our biscuits and gravy are almost done, and we've gotta be drifting along. Now listen. Mama's biscuits are fluffy. She puts lard in the gravy. Mama's dog licks the mixing bowl, even though he's got rabies. And the global pandemic might send you to your grave, but it can't take the love out of what Mama made. Sing it so long, everybody. So long. Yes, we had a really good time. So long, it's been good to know ya. Our Southern Foodways special is almost done, and we gotta be drifting along. All right, get out the boombox and let's say goodnight. Thanks again for joining us tonight on the Heartland Hootenanny. We appreciate you each and every one so much out there. Thanks for your years of love and support for the Old Crow Medicine Show. And know that without your steadfast friendship, we'd probably all be dead or in jail by now. So thanks for keeping us out of the clink and in the pink, folks. We love ya. We really do. We also love tonight's guest star on the Heartland Hootenanny, the Cordovas. And who else do we love on the Hartland Hootenanny tonight? We love Dr. Enough, Vienna sausages, chicken and a biscuit, burgoo, Moonlight Barbecue, Elsie Harmon, Apple Butter, the Grand Ole Opry, the Foxfire Books of Plain Affairs for Plain Living, Donica Elliott, Grits and Gravy and Pepper Steak, Goo Goo Clusters, Streakers, Springer Mountain Farms Chicken, Julia Child, and our friends at the Southern Foodways Alliance. That's all the time we have for you on the Hartland Hootenanny tonight, but we'll see you next week, and until then, y'all stay safe and happy, and God bless. Take care and wash your hands. Don't touch your face, keep your distance, and stay positive, optimistic, hopeful, healthy, cheerful, groovy, motivated, untethered, wild, free, liberated. Good night, everybody. Good night, and God bless you from Nashville, Tennessee.